she got her a job, but it wasn't at the same place she worked at. It was some other place that she got her a job, which didn't make sense. But okay, so she got her a job.
God, I can't keep up.
So she got her doing, but this is my point. She got her a job doing the same thing, right? And so she just told me that they provide, because of what they do, the nature of what they're doing, they provide them masks and gloves. But then she turned around and said we didn't have no mask. So I said, well, yeah. And so I was like, please don't let this be. I was like, so I just kind of believed, because it was easier to believe than to believe that she was talking out of her head. So I just believed that maybe it was a different. She said it wasn't enough. Like she needed to double up or something. It didn't make sense, because you telling me y'all doing the same thing and they provide, but she need to double up and you don't need to double up, and so then that would make you sure. I don't understand you. But then that was crossing the line into catching a person in a lie. So I didn't want to do that. Make the conversation awkward. So, and I heard that she was about to get evicted a few months ago, because the person that, well, you asked me if you know, then I don't need to tell you.
No, I don't know everything.
I don't know everything either. I would imagine you know more than me if you knew that. But anyway, my next question, well, you know how you and I think, we like adults. My next question is, oh, well, that's good. So that buys her some time. I was like, is she looking for a place in that time for if he does sell after the year? Because then we're going to be in the eye of the COVID storm. When I heard she was gonna get evicted, I was thinking, well, where is she gonna move to? I'm trying to get her to say without me inviting it. I don't know, but anyway, that turned out okay, which is good, because I've been praying on it. I don't know if the word is pray. I've been praying on it, meditating on it, and hoping that something would come through. And to me, that is a thing, to buy her some more time. That's actually, I don't want to say plenty of time, but given the circumstances, that's plenty of time for her to jump into action and really look for accommodations. If she gets to stay and everything works out, that's beautiful. Then she don't have to worry about that. But she need to be preparation, basically. Adulting involves preparation. And this is not, it's not necessarily the inevitable. So have a backup plan.
Yeah.
You know, them people that tell you don't have no plan B. Plan A should be your only plan. Never fail, never give up, whatever. Okay. That's not good advice. I don't know who told you everything works out as planned. But even when things work out as planned, sometimes the route to that point got a little detoured along the way. You need to be ready for that shit. But I hope they're doing well. I don't trust that they're being careful.
Oh yeah.
And I also don't trust that not being responsible, I'm sure it jeopardizes well, I hope it's true. I hope she's been able to fight a couple of months. And she said months. She didn't say a year, so it's not impossible. So it's
went home for COVID, which was March.
I hope that's true. I doubt it, but I do hope that's true. So I'm gonna leave that at that, because that's as far as I can go. Again, I'm at that stage. I'm gonna hope it's true. I'm gonna hope it's true too. And she really had, I don't want to accuse her of anything, because again, like I said, I did reach, to be fair, but it's possible it didn't make sense. But if it's something that I catch too hard and I can't even reach to save it, then I'll be like, yeah. And I believe during the bouts of the struggle, and even before then, that probably contributed to it. I believe she's vulnerable to being unable to choose people in her life well. And I think I just don't like her exposing the girls to shitty dudes.
Yeah.
And time again, because she don't.
That's her kryptonite. We all liked him because he was a good dude.
Some chicks are just gonna refuse themselves joy. Again, like I say with Mama, in a situation like that, if that's his only flaw, that could be your personal time. That could be your me time.
Yep, exactly.
Like if you don't even know how many middle-aged and old women are married to men that they wish would sit on the couch and watch football so they could focus on what the fuck they was trying to do without him coming in every 5 minutes.
Let me tell you something.
Well, to me, even if it's not rare, if your habits are usually trash and this is the one you happen to cross and you mess it up, then same. I've had the same angst about that. Like, how can you? Yeah, no, I'm having retroactive anxiety about. I'm like, girl.
What the hell?
I'm over here like that. I'm over here like, what was his name, man? God.
He was a good guy. Really, really good guy.
And he have every reason for that to be the straw.
Yeah.
That's every like at that point I don't want him to go through that. You know what I mean? That reminds me of a dude that was dating, and is the only dude. Well, I don't know about any of that, but I know I was.
Because I was always there. I was always at the house with him. Why you still hung up on him?
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think he did look like Will Downing because I had stayed with her for a couple of weeks at one time. One of the biggest regrets. But I stayed with her to, just hang out with her, I guess, for a couple of weeks. And I always knew he loved her because he would always call her out. He was the only person that would call her out with me about her lies. Like I heard him say, "You're lying. I know it's a lie because such and such and such." And to me, when people would just shrug, say, "Well, she just lying. She just that's what she do," and I would be like, because if she said somebody said something, I would pick up the phone and be like, "Mom, she said you said this," because I'm like, this is our opportunity to confront the lie. So we, because if she gets much older and keep doing it, it's gonna be a problem. And nobody wanted to be the ruffle of feathers, so it kept going. But anyway, he's the only guy that I ever heard call her out for lying multiple times in love. And he would say, "No, that's not true," because I said, okay, so I knew he loved her. To me, he asked me about, I was on the sofa and he asked me about a watch. Had I seen a watch of his or whatever? And I was like, no. She had told him I took it, but he asked me about it. He asked me about it not because he believed I took it, because he knows her. He loved her, and he asked me about it because he knows she took it. He knows she took it, and so we had a conversation about that. And so I was like, dang, this dude really loves her. He trying to, get her together. And I was like, this dude really loves her. And so anyway, I was only staying there for 2 weeks, so I left after a couple of weeks. Do you know that she told people that I said that he tried to rape me?
Oh, no, I don't know that one.
I said all your boyfriends that not tried to rape me, but all your boyfriends that tried me, and I had to tell them repeatedly, why are you doing this pedophile stuff? I am too young for you to be playing them kind of games. And they just said something like, oh, I didn't mean nothing. Like, don't do that. I'm too young for that. You know what I mean? Don't do that. All your boyfriends. I was like, this the one guy that loved you and respected you enough. Saw me as a young girl. And I was like, this is the guy that's the bridge you want to burn like that? Nope. And no, he did not try to rape me. He did not make no pass at me ever, never, not once. Like, girl, you tried it. But that's you. To me, that was her decision for her relationship. She was going to have to live with it.
My sister, but I'm glad he dodged that bullet.
Yeah. And that me too. Me too. And I was like, I was glad she found someone to love her, but if she don't appreciate it, I don't think, just like what you said about dude, he should not have to endure that. Just because you're strong enough to, don't mean you should have to endure that. Find somebody who love you back, boo. Me and making fun of you about how you be waiting till the last 4 seconds. Talking about getting ready for a meeting. It's 4 seconds. 4 seconds. 4 seconds for you to have to put the intercom, put the speaker on.
I need to go on and log on.
Okay.
I'm over here playing around.
Wear pants.
I know. I got all pants. Put some lipstick on.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Take care.
All right.
Bye.